86. Skeleton. Skeleton.
A skeleton is the framework of all the bones in a human or animal body. After the fire, all that remained was the skeleton of the modern building.
Framework.
They are building the wooden framework of the traditional Korean gate. The government announced the framework for educational reform.
Multiple.
He suffered multiple fractures in the skull and was rushed to the hospital.
Function.
The brain and nervous systems regulate the functions of organs. During the flood, there was no transportation system that functioned normally.
Skull.
A skull supports the structure of the face and forms a cavity for the brain.
Spine.
The spine is the row of bones down the center of your back.
Backbone.
All mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians have backbones. The medium-sized industries are the backbone of the German economy.
Nervous system.
With your nervous system, you perceive senses and control your movements.
Regulate.
When you exercise vigorously, your body sweats to regulate the body temperature.
Vigorous.
You need 30 minutes of vigorous exercise at least 3 times a week.
Rib.
In anatomy, ribs are the long curved bones that form the rib cage. At the garden party, I grilled pork ribs for the guests.
Cage.
He released all of the birds that had been trapped in cages.
Sometimes I wonder why caged birds sing songs.
Nail.
Healthy nails protect the soft tissues of fingertips from injuries. He stepped on a rusty nail, which pierced his big toe. Before the hurricane struck, people nailed wooden boards over the windows.
Pierce.
An arrow pierced his thigh, but he refused to be treated and kept on fighting.
Delicate.
She touched the delicate petals of the flower with her fingers. Raising funds for the welfare system is a politically delicate issue.
Thigh.
The thigh is the top part of your leg between your knee and your hip.
Knee.
He fell down on the ice and broke his knee.
Kneel.
The knight knelt down before the king.
Hip.
She stood up and put her hands on the hips.
Buttock.
The cruel master kicked his slave on the buttock.
Ankle.
He slipped down the stairs and twisted his ankle.
Wrist.
He sprained his wrist when he picked up a heavy box.
Sprain.
He fell down the steps and sprained his ankle.
Stair.
He ran up the stairs and opened the door.
Frame.
The painter bought a picture frame for his new portrait. The engineers made the bicycle frame with aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium is far lighter than steel.
Toe.
He cut the toenails carefully.
Big toe.
He kicked a stone and broke his big toe.
Bruise.
She fell off the bicycle and got bruises on her knees and thighs. She fell off the bicycle and bruised her knees and thighs.
Tissue.
She put a new box of tissue on the table. Heavy smoking can damage the lung tissue. Words in context. A skeleton is the framework of all the bones in the body. Bones are lightweight, yet strong, and serve multiple functions. A skull supports the structure of the face and forms a cavity for the brain. The spine or backbone is the row of bones down the center of the back. The nervous system that regulates the functions of organs runs through the spine. The ribs form the rib cage, which protects the internal organs, and nails, such as the fingernails and toenails, protect the delicate parts of the body from being hurt. These different bones of our body work together so that we can lead a vigorous and healthy life.